afternoon, everyone. I teach health and wellness and chemical-free living with Young Living Essential Oils. So today we're going to talk about 4 essential oils. We're going to talk about Theive's Essential Oil. Theive's Essential Oil is a blend, pine, vetiver, and spearmint. So for pine essential oil, pine was actually discovered by Hippocrates, which was back in the day of the ancients. And he was actually the first pioneer of Western medicine. But he noted pine for its ability to help with the respiratory system. So it shares some of the same similar properties as Eucalyptus globius. But the Native Americans used pines in their mattresses to repel certain items, so that's a really cool thing. But pine is also good for those that are suffering from any sort of mental fatigue and emotional fatigue. So that's awesome. So basically you can think of pine to help support your lungs, your mental awareness, your mental alertness, any sort of skin issues as well. And pine is just great. It smells awesome. Like, I like diffusing pine because diffusing pine makes me think of being in the forest. So that's really cool. So in another oil that we have in this awesome kit, this awesome set kit, it's the Cozy Holiday set from Young Living, is spearmint. And spearmint is great for anything digested oriented. It's similar to peppermint. It's a very similar thing of that. But it also opens and releases emotional blocks and brings about a feeling of balance and a lasting sense of well-being. So that's really cool about spearmint too. So you can see that both pine and spearmint so far have emotional connections. So essential oils are great for also helping with our physical, but I'm definitely in the belief and have studied enough to know that a lot of what's going on with us physically is because of an emotional blockage. So also spearmint is really good for your gallbladder. So again, digestive system, you can kind of think of anything in the digestive system. So the next thing that we have is vetiver. Vetiver is also in this awesome thing, this awesome Cozy Holiday collection, the holiday set. And vetiver is really good for supporting your mental stimulant, mental brain things. So people that are distracted, apparently maybe I need some vetiver on right now. People that distract easily can benefit hugely from vetiver. Due to the fact that it's great for helping recover from stress and any emotional trauma. So it can be very grounding, calming, and stabilizing. It's really good for a circulatory stimulant. Our circulatory system is very important to us. It can also help with uplifting people. Anytime you feel down, it's really helpful to uplift you. So vetiver is another great oil. A lot of uses. It's definitely an earthy smell for sure. So we could diffuse all of these. We could also put them on topically. So I'm gonna grab, let's see. So anytime you put on an essential oil, make sure you're letting it drop. That way it's going and helping support your body in that moment, because you have trillions of cells in your body. So it's super important to do that. That was Live with Passion. That was what I chose to drop. So the last oil in the Cozy Holiday collection is the Theive's Essential Oil. And Theive's Essential Oil, there's a whole story on it. But if you wanted to do a little bit of research, you can research back in the 15th century. And you can type in 15th century and Theive's Essential Oil. But basically, there was a lot going on during that time. And Theive's is really good for supporting your immune system. So I'm going to talk a little bit about like clove. Clove and Theive's, back in the day they used to use clove in the dentist to help with numbing. So clove is really good. It's also very clean. It's a great essential oil for cleaning, as well as lemon is also a good oil for cleaning. And lemon also supports your digestive system. Lemon is another essential oil in Thieves. And then we have cinnamon bark is great as well. Cinnamon bark, I like cinnamon bark because it's really good for nerve endings, and it's also really good for muscles, as well as clove is also great for muscles too, and that's in the Thieves oil. So Thieves, what I use, is great for supporting my immune system. There's a few other singles in this oil. Those are eucalyptus radiata and rosemary, which I won't really get into because I want to keep this kind of short. But I like using Thieves in the winter for my muscles when I'm snowboarding. So that's one of the oils that I take on the mountain with me a lot. So the other thing I wanted to mention about the Cozy Holiday Collection from Young Living is it's a deal. It's saves you, let's see, what does it save you? $5.25. Which you're like, oh, well, that's only $5, but remember, everything adds up. So that saves you $5.25 if you get it from Young Living. The Cozy Holiday Collection is, if you're a wholesale member, so if you're an independent distributor, it's $49. Also, if you're on Young Living Go, you've already saved your money and you basically get shipping for free. The retail is $64.47. So wholesale membership is really the way to go. And that's it. Connect with me more. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you learned a little bit, and we'll talk more about some holiday collection items. Bye.